Greetings all and welcome back to Dice Club. After fighting alongside Novella and the Despair against Corvus and the Salvation, we were shown exactly what makes Venus the woman she is today. Now, floating through the air on the debris of both ships, our heroes have their final confrontation with Corvus Heath as they attempt to leave this world. Let's see what happens next.
Six of you, the five of you and Cyrus, have all landed on these chunks of wood from the wrecks of the Salvation and the Despair. They're suspended in the air by the lessened gravity, which seems to be affecting the wood pretty heavily. While some of these platforms have spread to other places, they're mostly kind of accumulated and started floating around the air immediately above where Corvus and Venus stood. You can also see there's some stuff from the wreckage of the ships just kind of floating in the air around you. As you're looking down at Corvus, you watch as he leaps up and a pretty impressive height to one of the lower platforms, jumping off of that one and landing on another. And he does that a couple times before he's reached the space in the air about 10 feet below the ring of platforms you're all on, and he's looking up at you now, and he says, "You children are embroiled in something bigger than you can fathom, and however bothersome you become, that is the extent of my plight. Now, I won't pretend to presume what you all think you're going to accomplish, but I do know well enough to be certain that your actions will be unfruitful. Kairos was a hapless fool who let himself reach his destruction at your hands. But I warn you now, I will not be so kind. You simply need to hand over the catalyst, and I will depart, and you can escape with your lives."
Yeah, so maybe if you want people to give you their magical stones, you don't imply that you have massive evil plans for them. Just a tip for next time. Doesn't exactly earn trust, does it?
Okay. You don't seem to understand the situation here, so allow me the privilege of enlightening you, although I feel I've made myself perfectly. And then you watch as in an instant, he puts up his hand and your surroundings, the crashing water wall, the swirling platforms, even Cyrus, they all freeze in place, just completely stopped in time. In the beginning, there was me. There used to be others like me, but they were all too stupid and insufferable to keep it that way. There was just me. Until one glorious day, I learned what I had set out to learn from the start. I spoke into the void and created the heavens and the earths. Now, the earths were formless and empty, darkness over the surfaces of the deep, and I hovered over the waters. And I said, "Let there be light," and I saw that it was good, separating it from the darkness. I spoke and separated the seas from the skies, and the dry grounds from the seas. My touch brought life to the grounds, my breath brought day and night, and my words formed living creatures where my hands had sown cities. You are inventions of my own mind, you are creations of my design, and you have no power against me. Try and do what you'd like, but you will not, no, you cannot change me or dethrone me or even harm me in any way that would matter to you. I am infinite, I am unending, and you and everyone else you have ever met are sand in the box for me to play around with at my own discretion. You are dust beneath me, and to dust you shall return. Is that clear? And as he says clear, he drops his hand and the world begins moving again. The water starts falling, the platforms keep swirling slightly. What do you do?
How far away is the portal from us?
The portal is, it's about I'd say
The archway.
The archway is about, like, I'd say 300 feet? 200. I'll say 200.
Wren takes a very, like, fuck you stance, looks at him, and is like, if we're sand in your fucking sandbox, why don't you just fucking take the catalyst from us? And then starts sprinting towards the portal.
You are on a piece of wood floating about
Well, I assume it's like a
100
platforming thing, so I'll have to jump from thing to thing.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Yes.
You, okay. You,
I don't have to
jump.
roll or anything. Don't worry about it. I just do it.
I want you to, this is kind of how this is going to work.
Okay.
I have, the scene is, we'll say there are there's two main central rings of platforms. Kairos and Cyrus are on the lower, circle of rings, and you 5 are on the top. There are 6 in either, so there's 12 total, and there's 2, like, platforms, kind of separated by 10 feet of space. This scene is kind of, like, swirling while there's, like, that amount of space between you and the mountain there. That's kind of how this is working, if that's going to inform your action anymore.
Okay. So, are they, like, concentric circles, or, like, one is above the other?
They're like one is above the other, but the lessened gravity is going to be as such. We're kind of playing Calvin ball a little bit with gravity, and it's going to be maybe a little bit difficult to do this all as, like, theater of the mind stuff, but
Yeah.
they're we'll say they're about 15 feet away from one another, and we can use that as, like, your movement, like the spaces between them, and you can just jump between them with an acrobatics check, of course, but that's kind of how this fight is gonna go.
I would like to move closer.
That
That is my sprint. I don't know.
closer to the
The archway.
Okay, I want you to roll an acrobatics check.
Absolutely.
And I want everybody to roll initiative as well.
I was about to ask that.
Cool.
All right, my acrobatics. I got 11.
I rolled
Okay.
a 5.
22.
3.
3 also.
Which one of you has a higher
5.
dexterity modifier?
I've got a +1.
Wait, let me check. I have a +0, so.
Okay, so
So I'm first.
Guys, we all rolled shit initiative.
We did.
Well, except for Seredin, sorry.
Jesus, Seredin.
Christ.
Quick little possum.
alright, I gotta write this down. This is my favorite part of any podcast.
I can believe that, actually.
Well, yeah, this is what happens every time Wren tries to do
Yeah,
something badass,
really
I'm gonna
is.
be honest.
There are exactly 2 people in this fight who rolled well, so that's...
I sure hope the other one isn't Kairos.
I'm
Sorry,
guessing
That's
Corvus
not
Heath.
his name.
Whatever.
Corvus Heath.
That's
This
what
That's
bitch is
it.
What
named
does that
after a
mean?
fucking candy bar. I'm not scared of him.
Pirate
No
time.
one laughed at my Heath joke.
It was
pretty
good.
good.
I just
I
didn't
have
laugh.
no
It's
idea
alright.
what you're talking
I
about.
was not paying
pretty good.
attention.
I will say that since you kind of said that you were gonna move before we rolled initiative, Wren, you have made it one. We're gonna go based on order of initiative here, and just because that's the easiest way I can see, you're all on the platforms next to each other. There's one empty one that this actually works really well. Seredin, the platforms in order, and the top circle is Seredin, and then Venus, then Marsh, then Meadow, then Wren. And then I think it's just for the sake of podcast, you're all on separate platforms right now. You don't have to be on a platform by yourself. You can occupy the same space as somebody else. On the lower platform, Cyrus and Corvus are separated by 2.
How far away from each other are they?
From each other, they are, I think 45 feet.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah. But that is the way that this goes. Wren, you can move over to the one next to you, but you are now prone because of your acrobatics check. I'm not going to have you fall off because that sucks.
Thank you.
Seredin, you go first in the initiative.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, which will
Fuck yes.
that'll mark Kairos as my, I'll get, extra damage, and then also, I'll roll better with, perception checks against him. So
Okay.
I'll cast that, and then, sorry, give me 1 second.
Take your time. You got all the time in the world, man.
Yep. That's true. I'm trying to figure out if we want to fight him at all, because I just did that just in case.
Yeah.
I think I am gonna shoot at him with my bow, and then also start making my way down like Wren did. Just even slow him down a little bit. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit. Okay, so you you draw your bow and launch an arrow past Corvus, and it looks like it's gonna hit, but he just kind of raises his hand and it stops in the air and then it falls. Next is Corvus.
I was gonna try to jump down to a lower platform, sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Yes, you can definitely jump down to a lower platform. Roll acrobatics for me.
5.
5. Okay. You jump down to the platform nearest you, which is I think it's 2 spaces away from Corvus, and with that acrobatics roll, you are prone now. He is next, and he is going to kind of run over to you, Seredin, and that is...
I'm just a little guy, I'm just a creature. You don't need to worry about me.
Okay. He leaps off of his platform and then bounds off of the next and lands on yours before he... It's a lot of things this guy can do. Okay, he's going to try to hit you with his scimitar. That is going to be a 14.
Nope.
Okay, he swings his scimitar down, and you, being already on the ground, you kind of roll to the side, and he's going to swing right back again, with the mace that drops out of the bottom of his sword.
Oh my god.
And that is... Ooh, that is an 18.
Yep, that will do it.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
On you. And then he's going to try to leap to the next platform next to you, and he very handily does. Okay. Next is Cyrus is next. He's going to... He kind of gets up, and he's going to pull out a little crossbow that you didn't see on him before, and you don't really know where he got it from, but he has it.
He keeps it in the same place Venus keeps the glowing haunch.
Okay. Shit. He's gonna fire that at Cyrus. He got a nat 1.
Roll it again.
Great, dude. Great.
He's just gonna stay there.
He's gonna fire it at his own foot, I guess.
So pathetic.
Yeah. Venus, you are next.
Okay, am I close to Corvus at all?
You are. I think you are in the platform that is above his.
Okay. I don't even know what to do because that lady told us like killing him is nothing. Quite a predicament we've gotten ourselves in. Hey guys.
I think we need to fend him off.
Okay. I guess Venus is just gonna try and jump down and slash at him with her fire sword.
Okay. Roll acrobatics and your attack.
Acrobatics is math. 21.
Okay. You
And-
you leap down and you are not going to be prone.
Frick, yeah. And that is it's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
So, damage. This is so mega cool, guys. I'm doing things.
Yeah.
Does Venus have any, like, fighter abilities that lets her, like, shove or, like, push while she attacks?
Well, there's like the shove action.
Yeah, I think we can all shove people. She has
Which I missed.
this fighter ability called hands and arms.
This sounds fake. I don't believe you.
That's
Since when?
12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. Okay. You leap down and do you get 2 attacks?
I could. I hate
could?
being a fighter and I hate having 2 attacks because that means I have to think of 2 things. But all I've got is hitting people with my sword.
Hit him twice.
Yeah, I do that, I guess. I hit him twice.
All right. Okay. Roll your second attack.
Do I have to roll to see if this one hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yikes. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay. All right. So you leap down to Kairos and nope, Corvus. Jeez. I'm going to do that every single time, huh? And you swing your cutlass to the side as you fall, and it ignites in flame, and you bring it down onto his plate armor, and you put a gash kind of in the shoulder of it as he's turned to look at Cyrus. But then as you go to deal another blow, he kind of deflects it. Is that your motion?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Marsh, it is your turn.
I wanted to see if you would let me do a kind of fucky little thing, spell-wise.
Okay.
I have magic missile. It says it deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Looking it up, force damage doesn't actually physically move a person. But I'm wondering if I can cast magic missile in a way to have him roll and potentially get pushed.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
I think I like where you're thinking in the way that that's kind of what I want you guys to be thinking about in this fight. But I like that, but this time I don't think that would work. No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
All right, I got another question then.
Okay.
The gravity, would I need to cast... Can I sense it in a way that to know whether or not I would need to cast Featherfall for us to get down to the archway? To get down there safely?
I will just tell you, you definitely would need to. Just from falling, you barely fell to the platforms because you jumped and stuff, but that's a much greater distance down, and you would need Featherfall for that.
Cool. Who has the crystal right now? Is it Wren?
It's still Wren, yeah.
Wren has Crystal 3. You have Crystal 1. I think you still have Crystal 1. And
I actually
and I have Crystal
Seredin
2.
has Crystal 2. Crystal 3, I should mention, is still inside of the compass as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait, inside of the... Oh,
Yes.
I remember.
Oh, okay. Then I gave the compass back to him, if it was in
Yeah.
there, because I remember I was looking at the... And it's got that fucking bubble of thing around it. Alright. I am going to cast Featherfall on... Let me look it up again. Up to 5. So... Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna cast Featherfall at second level, I think. I either cast it at second level or I cast it at first twice.
Second level would work. I'm just gonna tell you that's too complicated.
Yep. So I choose all of us Obviously, except for Corvus. I think probably at some point I grabbed Bordy, and then I imbued magic to him again. I threw him up again.
That's so stupid.
Just a little flying board in the air that gave us all Featherfall. And then Wren jumped down to a lower platform.
I don't remember. Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Wren
I'm just gonna try and jump straight down to the portal now that I have Featherfall. If I can do that. I'm free to take the damage. I'm fine with that.
You cast Featherfall, and as you do, Corvus kind of looks up at you, and you can feel the effects of Counterspell being cast on you.
You're kidding me! Fuck him! Oh,
well, that sucks.
So that's second level, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your spell fails, and...
Oh, that dick.
That is a spell slot gone.
Cool.
I think you still have your movement, though?
I do. I'm also just gonna jump down to a lower platform then.
Okay. Meadow.
Meadow, okay, first of all...
No, make an acrobatics check, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
Marsh.
do you want me to... Okay. 7.
7. Okay, you land on the one immediately below you, but you are now prone as well. I think Seredin and Wren and Marsh, you guys are all prone. Meadow, you're next.
Yeah, okay, first of all, Meadow is going to... I'm not quite sure on who's on what platform currently, but she's gonna jump downwards and closer to Seredin in whatever capacity that works out.
Okay, I think you can jump immediately down one platform, and then you are separated by one platform.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm doing acrobatics check.
And that platform is the one that Marsh is on. I think everybody's on a lower platform now, and that makes this fight a whole lot easier.
Yes, that was a 6, so
okay,
not good.
You land and are prone.
Yes, wait, what? That affects my movement, but not my action?
Not your action, necessarily. You would have to use your movement, which you've already done for this turn. You would have to use your movement next turn to stand up.
Yes, but not my action on this turn.
Not your action on this turn.
Yeah, so first I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Seredin, which is a +2 to AC. And that's just... There you go. And then I'm gonna use my action to shoot my crossbow at Corvus.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't even know what to add to that attack. It doesn't say in my character sheet what my attack bonus is, because I did not add it.
It's your strength,
proficiency...
isn't it?
It's dexterity for a crossbow.
It doesn't matter, I don't have any. Is it just proficiency then?
Yeah.
That's probably not gonna hit. That's a 12.
A 15.
Nope, that does not hit. Okay, so you launch a bolt from your crossbow towards Corvus, and he kind of ducks out of the way. Wren, you are next.
Okay, so I was prone, so I can't do any movement.
Half
I'm gonna
of your
say no.
movement to stand up.
It's half your movement to stand up?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
Thank you. Yes, that's perfect.
In that case, can I jump to another guy?
You can jump one.
Okay, so I'm on the one that's next to Corvus, right?
Let me do some mental math. Give me a second. So Corvus was there. Seredin goes down. There. You're on the one next to Corvus, yes.
Okay. I want to do something that might be stupid. But... well, first of all, bonus action, going into a rage.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Naturally.
Secondly, I would like to do a little jump onto Corvus's guy. So acrobatics.
Hey, Wren, Venus is also on that platform, by the way.
Yes, Venus is also on that platform.
Hell yeah.
Don't wait.
17 for acrobatics.
17 acrobatics. You jump onto the platform and you're there now.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's up?
Going into a rage does bonus damage, so you could go into a rage after you get on the platform to Corvus.
What do you mean?
When you go into a rage...
Why would that matter? Because wouldn't I be able to do that anyway?
It would deal damage. No, when you go into a rage, there's an aura of damage that it does.
Oh shit,
is that
real?
true?
Yes!
I don't know if this is true. I
Too.
have never heard this. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. +2 melee damage with strength weapons. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. You can't cast spells while raging.
Rain is just straight up lying.
I'm not!
Okay.
I don't think this is a thing.
So I'm actually not going to go into a rage yet.
I'll let you retcon that.
Maybe
for
that's
reasons. Because I forgot. So I'm gonna jump down. And like with the momentum, I'm like doing a sort of like running jump, and with the momentum of that, I'm running straight towards Corvus, gonna like shove him, but like while shoving him, I would like to inflict wounds because it's touch.
Okay.
I love that inflict wounds is touch. It's just like, why is that a spell? Why is that not just beating the shit out of them?
Okay. Go ahead and cast. Is that an attack roll for inflict wounds?
Yes.
Okay.
I got an 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Roll also a strength check for me, and he's going to contest that. I believe I
have advantage. Oh wait, no, I don't have advantage.
Not on checks.
Not yet, because I retconned going into a rage because I can't make spells while I'm in a rage.
No.
Well, I got a 12.
He got a 19. So you jump down and you land on him, and I imagine the only the only exposed skin right now is on his shoulder and on his face. So I imagine you have a hand on either, and then you just see kind of a gash kind of appears along the side of his face, and you feel like blood come from under his the gash under his armor. He is pretty miffed at that.
Wait, I didn't even tell you how many damage he got.
Roll damage now.
25.
Oh. I'm sorry, 25 points of damage?
It's 3d10! This spell is 3d10!
I'm sorry, you said 25 damage?
I said 25 damage!
Let's go!
God.
Yikes, okay.
Well,
right.
he's unkillable,
Okay.
so, because he's basically God, so...
He
At least that's
didn't
what he
like
says.
that. He didn't like that.
I'm sure.
But he's standing, and, Seredin, you are next.
Okay.
Oh wait, yes. And then, sorry, before the end of my turn, I would like to bonus action rage.
Okay.
There we go.
That tracks. I should also say that these platforms are like 10 feet wide, so there's like room for some folks on there, but probably not everybody on the same platform, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at now. Seredin, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Meadow is on the same platform as Marsh right now, right?
I think so.
Yes, Meadow and Marsh are on a platform. You're on a platform by yourself.
Yep.
And Corvus, Cyrus is on a platform by himself. Venus, Meadow, and Wren are Venus, Wren, and Corvus are on a platform.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I think just in the interest of not giving him a large group of people to target, Seredin is gonna stay where they are. And then I think they feel like he's distracted, so he wouldn't be able to stop their arrow as easily this time. So that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage, and then since I have Hunter's Mark, okay, so that's 6 plus 2. Okay, so 8 damage.
So you draw your bow, and I think the arrow kind of sinks into the shoulder that, from behind the shoulder that Wren kind of was touching, and he grunts before kind of looking over at you. Is that your turn?
Oh, and then I'm gonna also use my movement to stand up and not be prone anymore. But
okay,
yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, sweet. Corvus is next. He is going to, I think there is one empty platform. He's going to, is he? No. He's going to stay where he is, and he kind of closes his eyes and hunches over, and you can see this crackling blue energy start to go over his body, and that is his turn. Cyrus is next.
Oh,
and
okay.
He's going to, I think he's 2 spots away. He's going to try to get over to Corvus as well. So he's going to roll acrobatics. And, okay. He hops off of one platform and then the other, and reaches the 3 of our platform, and he's going to grab Corvus and try to cast Shocking Grasp.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? Okay, he hits. And I did not write down what Shocking Grasp did. That's great, but I've got it right here. Okay. Corvus takes 4 points of damage. And then that's Cyrus's turn. Venus, you're up.
Venus is up. What's up, my gamers? It's just a little.
Hey, gamer.
It's just a little podcast talk for you.
Okay. All right.
Venus is talking directly to the Twitch chat.
Venus
has broken the fourth wall.
So he's still, like, on the same platform, right?
He's still on the same platform,
Is he
and
still
he is crackling
blue?
with. He is still crackling with the blue
He's
lightning energy.
Blue, double-D,
That's
double-D.
upsetting to me. I don't like what that means. I guess I'm still gonna try and just take my cutlass and just jab it into that open wound that Wren opened up.
On the shoulders?
Yeah, on the shoulder.
Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
That is 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, well I try again with
Okay.
the second action. Damn, that's a what's math? That's a 14.
14, okay.
No!
I think what happens is you swing or I guess you jab your cutlass and try to get it into that shoulder, but it kind of a bolt of that energy kind of like shoots off of the metal of the armor and knocks your blade away, and you just like retaliate and swing again, and the same happens.
Yikeroonies. Am I
Marsh,
right,
you're
gamers?
up.
What's
You're
up?
so right, gamer.
Okay. I have another question. I'm full of questions. Me.
Yeah, you are.
If I was to just try and jump directly down to the archway, would there be a chance of me, like, falling down the mountain, or would I just go there and take the falling damage?
I think you, with an acrobatics check, you would. It's not a very wide peak that this thing is on, but I'd say it's a low chance. With a low acrobatics check, you wouldn't fall down the mountain, but you might. That's always a risk.
Hold on one second.
The chances of falling down a mountain are never 0, no matter where you are.
Are you sure?
Hey, there's a mountain.
I feel like I would have to work very
You guys-
hard to fall down a mountain right now.
No, you guys. We could do a bit that comes full circle.
Oh?
Could we?
if you fall down the mountain, you can take out some rope and some pythons from your adventuring and climb.
Pythons are important.
How far away am I from Corvus right now?
From Corvus, I'd say 30 feet.
Okay, hold on 1 second again.
I think you're 2 platforms away. That feels right to me.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. Sorry, I was just calculating something.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump down to the archway.
Okay. Alright. You are going to take 5d6 damage.
5 of them? Are you sure?
Didn't we cast
Yep.
Featherfall?
It didn't work.
No, it got counterspelled.
At most,
Damn.
that would do 30. So,
Yeah.
that's fine. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, 30's nothing.
Yeah, 30.
30's
Yeah,
nothing.
30 is pocket
30 is
change.
fine.
That's
Alright.
only 3/4 of my health.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what? Who would be incapacitated by 30? What?
So, do you want me to roll acrobatics?
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Actually, how far away is the archway from me right now?
From you, it's about, let me do some quick math here in my head about how far the distance is. It's 15.
You got a calculator.
I don't know what the equation is, though, for, like, 6-sided shapes to find the center of it. That's fine.
Is
We'll
it more than 30 feet away?
We'll say 35.
Oh,
But if
beautiful.
you're
Okay.
falling, yeah.
So, here's what I'm gonna do.
35 feels right.
I am going to jump.
Okay.
As a reaction, when I am 5 feet away from the ground, I'm gonna cast Featherfall on myself, which is, out of range of counterspell from Corvus.
Oh, slay.
Hold on.
Or four,
Hold on.
technically. 4 feet.
As a reaction, you're gonna cast a
Yes.
spell.
Yes. Featherfall is a
don't-
reaction.
It's a reaction.
Yep. Featherfall.
Oh,
Casting
okay.
time 1 reaction, which you take when you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Slay. Okay.
Go ahead and do that then.
So, Marsh just entirely leaps, starts just, like, very ungraciously falling, and then when they're, like, 3 or 4 feet from the ground, they cast Featherfall, they, like, clap Bordy in their hands again, and then just, like, softly fall on the ground. And I have a question for you, Tin.
Okay.
Corvus might be 60 feet away from me, but are the rest of my allies? Some of the rest of my allies, at least.
I'd say Venus and Wren are, I'd say at this point, it's like 35. Okay, hold on. Let's do some math here, everybody.
Mhm.
Who's got Pythagoras up in their DMs? Because I do.
Absolutely
Bro,
not
I
me.
have not had a math
I got
class
a 39
in so
on my
many
math
years.
regions.
You got bitches in your DMs. I got Pythagoras. You
All right,
wish
it's-
you were me.
All right, Gabs, you got a calculator right
Sure
now?
do.
Let's do some math.
Okay.
We got this is the distance, right? Because I said all of the platforms are an equal distance away. So this is easy triangle math, right? You got 50 feet square, so 50 squared plus 35 squared. What's the square root of
Oh.
that?
Oh, the square root of that?
The square root of that.
Could you freaking... Wouldn't the square root of that just be 50 plus 35?
No. That's not how square roots
Okay.
work. I'm sorry, that sounded really mean when I said it.
No, that's otherwise geometry would have been a lot easier class to take.
Yeah. I wish you told me it's the square root first.
I
'cause I'm
can't
gonna
believe
rewrite
you
it.
people remember things from math.
50 squared plus 35 squared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Square root of that, if I did it right, 61.032777808.
That's how far away your teammates are.
Everyone?
61.
Everybody. 61
Good math
feet.
thing. Math
away.
Okay.
club. Lovely.
If I did that wrong, feel free to at me on Instagram or Tumblr at
Guys,
Dice Club Podcast.
Guys,
No
this is
longer
not
Twitter.
a podcast for people who are good at math. One time, when I was in high school, I
Here we go.
was supposed to have a talk about my math test with my
Some good
teacher,
content.
and I enter the room, and the first thing that she says is, "Well, you are really annoying."
That's so mean.
What?
Which is fucking unrelated to my grades, but thanks. Anyway, that's my cool math story. Moving on.
Okay.
Savage teacher, what the fuck?
That's incredible. I'm so happy that this happened.
See, when you first started
I'm so
telling this
happy
story,
your teacher was mean to you.
yeah.
No,
I'm
that
not
is
happy
the
that your
funniest
teacher was mean to
thing
you. I'm
that a
sorry that you
teacher
had to
has
do that.
ever said to me. Sorry, it's so funny.
Alright.
It's really funny.
I'm not
that
even
it
upset.
happened,
It's
though.
so funny.
Good, because
So-
that makes me very happy.
Oh my god.
It's been like half an hour that it's been my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I cast Featherfall on myself. I fall. I land. I'm great. I'm there.
Yeah.
I take no damage.
No damage somehow. Thanks for subverting my cool
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah, literally if we did the math right, when I'm 1 foot away from the ground, I've cast Featherfall on myself.
Goddamn.
And then just, since that's a reaction and not an action, I'm going to take my action and I'm going to, do my light crossbow at this guy twice.
Okay.
Shoot at him. Because I have, extra attack.
Okay.
If 5e Tools wants to work for me ever, that'd be so great.
Man, I hope you guys have been thinking about your next turns.
I have.
Yikes.
It's
I
fine.
have been.
I mean, what I'm going
Well, actually,
how that's gonna work
yeah.
out really depends on what happens for Rain right now, but we'll see.
Oh, it's 80 feet. That's great. All right. That one doesn't hit. The first one doesn't hit. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
this on a space that's better. 17. Please. Good
17
Lord.
hits.
Amazing!
Just barely 17 hits.
17? Yikes.
And there's
Yeah.
that's all that I can do. Just a silly little 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Better than no damage.
I think that sinks into the other shoulder that's not taking a bunch of damage. In the kind of the back of it from like an angle up. It like lodges underneath like the kind of what are they called?
Pauldron?
Like the shoulder pad thingy. Yep, the pauldron. It lodges up underneath his like pauldron and like gets him in the shoulder there.
Yeah,
Meadow,
Marsh-
you're up.
Marsh
yeah, I'm
falls
gonna be
and then
like really
stances.
like really
That's
original.
that's really cool. By the way,
Well-
the image of like you falling and just like shooting up as you go, just 2 shots. That's very cool. I like that.
Thank you.
Anyways,
action,
Meadow,
action.
go next.
Well, I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna use the other half of my movement to try to move one board closer to Seredin.
Which would be the one right next to you.
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
a 16 on my acrobatics.
That works. Yeah, that's good.
And then I'm going to also make a crossbow attempt at Corvus.
All right,
It's
go
so
ahead and
rude of
roll
you
that
to include the same
damage.
character and then change his name slightly. Every time.
It is. It's rude to everybody,
Yes.
including myself, huh?
Well, that doesn't hit. I used my
Okay,
good
well-
roll on the acrobatics check.
Well, now you're next to Seredin, though, so that's cool.
This is because I'm a healer.
I'm running
and
out
not
of
a
cool
fighter.
ways for you guys to miss like, with crossbows.
I think it's very self-explanatory. First of all, Meadow cannot aim for shit. Secondly, we're on like moving, floating board thingies, so she's
Yeah,
at a
yeah, yeah, yeah,
disadvantage.
Wren.
Okay, so how far away from the edge of the platform is Corvus Heath?
Push him. Push.
I'd say 3 feet,
3 centimeters.
3 inches, 3 feet. I'd say about 1 meter away.
Oh
I'm
wow,
gonna
he
start
does
going
know
Ren
metrics.
Devo
metrics.
because he's about to push it real good.
Mm-hmm.
He can convert
That's a
things.
pretty
to
good joke.
meters.
Thank you. Thank you.
Facing me?
I did say he turned around to look at. Nah, I'll say he's kind of like most of him is facing you.
Damn. Okay. If I whack him very hard with my maul aimed at like his legs in an attempt to make him fall over Is that something I can do?
I'm gonna say, he doesn't. That's playing it fast. That's real fast and loose. I'm gonna say with an additional, sleight of hand.
Yes. Okay.
With a pretty good sleight of hand. If it hits and it's a pretty good sleight of hand, then I will let you do this.
Okay. So Maul is a 16 to hit.
That does not.
That's really sad.
You swing your maul like towards his legs, and that energy has just been like accumulating as the time has passed. And now some of it kind of like splinters off from his body, and as you like swing, it feels like there's a magnet that you're trying to like push two of the same ends together. And then you kind of are launched back about a foot, but it is inconsequential. Is that your turn?
Okay, so I think when it so basically I try to whack him and it just bounces off. Is this what happened?
Yeah, basically.
How's he looking? Is he looking very healthy?
He's looking like weirdly sexy
harmed
for such an evil guy.
He's looking pretty healthy, I'd say.
We have to get to the portal.
He's like kind of curled over a little bit with just like a bunch of lightning kind of like coursing through, like, across his body.
And we've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes.
To be fair, I think about half an hour of that is podcast audio.
Nothing, yeah.
About half of that is the time we started actually podcasting, and about half of that is time that we're actually using in podcasts. So
in that case, I would like to get off of this panel, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so what are my options? Can I jump down or
I guess you could jump down if you want to take 5d6 damage.
Do it. Do it.
Or you could jump to the side, and with an acrobatics check, you could just do that.
Marsh could catch Wren.
Okay. Could they?
Yes, no, they're very tall and stuff.
Powerful builds.
Okay,
You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
See?
What I'm actually gonna do...
If you wanted to catch Wren, that would be a pretty hefty check, and that would be a potential for some damage for both parties.
But it should be less damage.
See, I'm carrying a giant, heavy maul.
Do you know how being caught works, then?
If you don't catch them and it just hits you, I'd say that hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, but if you catch them, it hurts less than if
you
Ren,
do
what's up?
an action
What's up?
on my turn. Okay, I would like to jump over to the next one. That's not the one that Corvus is on.
The next one is either Seredin and Meadow or Empty.
I'll do Seredin and Meadow because this will help them. And then I would like to take out of my backpack a length of rope and a python.
Oh my god!
My god!
I would like to hammer the python into the wood.
This is what I was going to do on my turn. How dare you?
Yes.
Or is that another action?
I'd say this is an action. You'd have to. You can get these out and get these ready, but that would be a separate action.
I'm getting them ready, and I'm like, so currently I have it tied around the python, and I'm like holding it, but it's not secure.
Sure.
And it's like, so, yes.
Yeah. Speaking of Meadow and Seredin, Seredin, it is your turn.
Okay, so is Venus still on the platform with Corvus?
Yes, and Cyrus is as well.
And Cyrus.
Oh, Cyrus is there?
Cyrus is there.
Yeah.
This whole time?
You tried to push him, yeah.
He got there on his last turn, which was the turn right before yours.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do what I was going to do, because that would hurt them.
Yikes. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, so in that case, I think... Hey, Wren, can I grab that python from you?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay, Seredin's gonna hammer the python into the wood. Just expedite this.
Teamwork.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Do I need to roll or anything?
I think
To
you just do
hammer a
it. That's just a
python
thing you
into
can
the
just do.
And then
Roll fucking
Marsh.
carpentry.
Marsh,
Yes.
catch.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a bad. That's not gonna work. It's a rope.
At other end of the rope.
Yeah, but it's not gonna fall into
Aren't
the
these
center of
platforms
the thing
spinning?
because it's not straight down,
These
right?
platforms are like rotating around the top of the scene. I'm gonna
You're gonna
return
at
to my
least
favorite
want,
rule
like,
check
a weight on that
about
if you're gonna
rope
throw
length.
it.
Rope length, maybe I would be concerned about here as well.
Do you not remember in episode 1 when you said
I
we
remember.
were not
Okay,
going
let me
to
look
do
at my
that
talked about
about
rope
rope
length
length.
every time that rope has come up. Okay, we've
It's 50 feet.
It's 50
50
feet.
feet. Yeah, it's 50 feet, and it's 61 to Marsh.
Well, I have a rope in
Oh.
my
Marsh is
pack.
7'8". I can get it.
Okay.
I can grab it.
I just want to see like Marsh catch it, and then the things keep spinning, and then Marsh is just
I have several issues
Onto
with
the
this
rope.
plan. First
man.
issue, rope too short. Second issue, if you just throw the rope itself, you're gonna have to do some damn good throwing to get it into the center of the coral reef, since we're rotating around it, like, slightly outward.
Wait, can we have
and
this
it's just
conversation in
empty.
character?
Yeah, if you throw that rope
Please.
towards the
Please.
center of the coral reef, I don't think... Listen, I'm not, like, a master of physics, but I don't think you're
Okay,
gonna
then
get
like,
it
what's
to-
your plan?
I think
I don't
you should have some sort of weight, at least, to get a better
I think you
trajectory.
should jump
more pythons.
and get down here so we
if
can go through the portal.
I was considering, and this is a very bad plan because my aim is terrible, but if we had someone whose aim wasn't terrible, they could tie it to some sort of arrow or something and shoot it.
Well, here's an idea.
Also, I have
TINFOLD.
more rope in case it's, like, too short.
Would it still work as the same action if I don't think I could shoot the arrow in the same action, but if I tied like another length of rope to that and then to an arrow and just have that ready to go?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
think you could set that up, and that could be a turn next time, and that would work. You could do that. Then
Okay.
you'd have 100 feet of rope, no issues there, and then you'd have an arrow on it as well, no issues there. I think I would let that happen.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You'll
Then
allow
I am
it.
going to get that prepared
I'd allow it.
to go.
I'm still
And
confused though, because if you so the plan is you take your crossbow and you shoot it the rope with the arrow and it lands somewhere, and then you're gonna zip line across it. Is this
Yes, this is the plan.
okay? But the platforms are still moving. Like
Yeah.
the rope
Yeah.
doesn't get longer.
No,
I will say
but
the
it's
platforms
100
are
feet.
the platforms are moving, but that's not something that like nothing's pushing them. Like it's just like
They're
inertia
floating.
if we anchor it,
is
it
all
might
that's
stop.
keeping them moving.
And Marsh can anchor it to, like, the top of the arch, so it doesn't
Wait.
matter where they're spinning.
Marsh could hold the rope down.
Yeah, that also. We're
Yeah.
gonna need,
Yeah.
if we're gonna zipline down the rope, we're gonna need Marsh to pull on it so that it's taut anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
we'll figure that out.
I
when we
want
come
this
to
to work, so I'm gonna stop arguing.
Yes, thank you.
Please.
it. Okay, that's my turn.
Pythons, 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 pythons.
All right. Next up is Corvus. I think everybody's within one. Everybody but Marsh is within one thing of him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and all y'all make dexterity saving throws.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
that's an
Except for
11.
Marsh.
Except for Marsh.
Holy shit, I got a nat 20.
Let's
Okay.
go!
We win. We win.
I don't win.
Yikeroonies.
15.
11.
Also 11, yeah.
Perfect. Corvus is Corvus Venus. You see him open his eyes, and they are shining a very bright blue, and lightning energy. That same blue and black kind of lightning is kind of crackling out of them now. And he kind of extends his arms, and out from him, 5 bolts of lightning arc through the air. Oh, wait, I was super wrong. Marsh, you actually have to make this saving throw as well.
Oh my god!
I was
suck.
wrong. I did my numbers bad. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong number. Wrong spell. Dexterity.
Oh, fuck. Alright. 16.
Okay, 16. So, these bolts of lightning, one of them kind of arcs around himself outwards in the direction of Cyrus and Venus, and it hits you both for 26 damage.
What?
And one arcs out towards the party on the who is it? Wren and Meadow and Seredin. And it hits all three of you. Meadow and Seredin, you take 26 damage as well.
Oh.
But Wren, you take 13. One of them, three of them, arc down towards the mountain. One of them hits right up at the top, and you are caught in that marsh. But you also take 13 damage there. And the other two kind of hit into the side of the mountain. And they enter into it, and you hear a large crack as now, Marsh, you feel a little bit of unsteadiness as the coral kind of cracks into several larger pieces, which now also start floating through the air.
Oh my god. This is happening.
Hey everybody, it's Tin, and I'm here with your show notes. I got them, and I know you want them, so here they are. I want to give a super quick shout out to Dax Seredin on Reddit. That's DAXAYRTON on Reddit. He's got a lot of really interesting 5e homebrew stuff. You should go check him out. I want to thank you for listening. This whole month has been just absolutely incredible. The turnout has been bigger than any month that we've ever had, and it just keeps growing. So thank you. That's all you. And I mean, ideally, we keep that growing. And the only way that we can really do that is with word of mouth. We don't advertise anywhere. So if we want to get big, if you want to have other people talking about the show, that's tell somebody about it. It would really mean a lot. We're going into this new year with a bunch of new stuff. Brand new arc after this episode. So you're not gonna want to miss that. We're doing the bi-weekly upload schedule. Which will start on, I believe, the 13th is when the next one is gonna go up. So a little bit less than 2 weeks, because I put this one up late, and that one's on me, and I'm not going to take that out on the podcast. The song that you just heard, and the songs that were in today's episode, were by my very good friend Danny, DC3. He's made stuff for the show before, and they're always incredible. If you find him, tell him to put out some stuff. I'm on my knees begging, and you will be too once you've heard the stuff that he's cooking up in the stew. So, yeah, definitely, look him up, DC3 online, pretty much everywhere. So all the music in this episode is from him, except for the one right at the end. One more time, thank you for listening. Next episode will be up on February 13th, and then 2 weeks after that, and then every other 2 weeks. So that's exciting. I'll let you get back to the adventure now. Enjoy the episode. Cyrus is next. He looks really bad. He's going to try to jump over to the platform that the three of you Wren and Meadow and Seredin are on.
Okay, but is it like a hot sort of covered in blood?
Oh
or
my
it
God.
doesn't look
Is there
very-
any kind of covered in blood that's not hot?
It's like the bleeding from the head wound, you know?
He
I
looks
mean, like,
really
if you have, like, your
pitiful.
face all busted in and, like, or missing, like, 5 teeth.
Yeah, that's true. How much
Wow,
of the damage
your
is to
beauty
his
standards
face?
are messed up.
How many teeth does he have?
He's got his teeth in. He's still got all his teeth. Don't you worry about that. But he does look
Teeth
pretty
check.
scorched, and his hair is kind of standing on end, but also kind of all of yours are as well.
But in like a hot way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure. Go for it. He tries to jump over to the platform that 3 of you are on, and he does. And he's going to just kind of launch a crossbow bolt towards Corvus, which he misses. Venus.
Hi. Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, Venus is gonna take out her pike, right? He's not blue anymore, is he?
No, the crackling energy has gone, but his
Okay.
eyes are still blue.
Okay. Venus is gonna take her pike and she's gonna flip it around and hold it like a baseball bat, and she's gonna try and like slam his kneecaps in.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes.
This is what I wanted to do.
All right, I will make you
For
do
you,
the same
Ren.
thing I made Ren do. So roll your attack, and if it hits, roll a sleight of hand.
Guys.
It's like a 23,
Venus.
right? It's like a
It's a
23.
14.
No.
Okay.
I do it again.
14
I
is-
do it again. I love being
Okay,
a fighter.
alright.
I've changed my mind.
All right, you
This
can do it
guy's
again.
got 2 actions.
I forgot about.
You swing at him, and he grabs the tip of your pike, and you kind of pull it away to the side as you kind of swing it around the other way. Make your attack.
Action surge. That's worse.
Oh my god.
No!
That's a 11.
Okay, is that your second attack of the day of your turn?
Yeah, I did it again.
Okay,
Unless you want
actually
to be like, no. That was totally my first one. Like,
No,
I get to go again, right?
you get 2 action. You get if you attack, you get 2 attacks, and then action surge is a separate thing.
It
So
is.
you can potentially
Yes.
attack. I think you can
3
potentially attack 4 times.
4 times.
What?
Here? I think because action surge is a like
Action
it's
surge
like a once per battle thing.
is
Oh shit,
you can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take 1 additional action.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
a once
but-
per fight kind of thing. So I guess
So
in
you're-
this moment
it
you could
says
take
on
4
my
attacks if you
turn.
want.
It's not one.
Yes,
once-
It
But
that's-
yeah.
Once per fight
that's not
on
an
your
every turn
turn
thing. You don't get an action surge every
Why not?
single round
Because you only have 1.
because you
Are
only
you
have
sure?
that's like a yeah. I'm pretty sure. I
Are you
think
sure?
I think so.
It's like
Oh,
how
wait,
I
yeah,
can
I
only go
forgot about
into
the
a
bottom
rage 3
paragraph.
times
The
per
bottom paragraph
long
says-
rest.
Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yep. That's
So I do still get to go again, though, right?
you do get to go again.
I
You
don't
can make 2
remember
more
learning
attacks.
this, but I'm not complaining.
My favorite part about this podcast is teaching Gabs how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I love you too, Tinfold.
It's a joy.
I literally do not remember ever learning that I get an extra action. Anyways, I got 22 to hit.
Yes!
Oh,
All right.
Thank
Yep,
God.
That
Fucking
hits. Go ahead and roll
finally.
damage and also sleight of hand.
Okay, so sleight of hand. Okay, well I rolled a nat 1 for sleight of hand,
All right.
but the damage
That's
still
great.
damages, right?
Yeah, the damage still damages. Okay.
I can't believe Venus didn't get to kick out God's kneecap. What the
That's
fuck?
12.
12 damage total.
Wait, no, I did it wrong. I did that with my sword.
Oh.
I forgot. Pike 1d10. That's 8. Plus
8. Okay.
Wait, hang on. I gotta add stuff to it.
Yep.
I know how to D&D, guys.
I'm so proud of you, actually.
Thanks. I add strength. That's it, right?
Yep.
That's 11.
Okay, 11 damage total?
Yeah.
55. Okay. You you kind of hear a crack as you do that, and he kind of yelps in pain. As you swing your pike, pretty gruesomely just into the side of his knee, and he does not look happy about that. Marsh, or is that the end of your turn?
Can I like move back so I'm not like right next to him?
You can move. I guess you can move back on the platform, or you could attempt an acrobatics check to get to either the platform that everybody's on, or the empty platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this platform.
Okay. Marsh, you're up. Since it's your turn now, I will say the kind of top of the mountain of coral has it's one of the larger chunks of the mountain, and it is floating separately from the others, and it has risen about 5 feet. So you're now less than 60 feet away from everybody.
Alright. No, I'm less than 60 feet?
Less than 60 feet away, yeah.
Okay.
But...
And this is the one that the arch is on?
More than 40. Yes.
Okay.
You and the arch are kind of on a platform by yourself, slowly raising up into the air.
Sorry, the arch is racing up into the air?
The arch is on... It's kind of connected to the top of the mountain, and the top of the mountain is one of the chunks that broke off.
Right.
And that whole structure with Marsh
Sorry for not
on
listening when you said
is
that.
up on there.
My neighbors...
Yep, that's all right.
My neighbors across the street are having a party, and it's not going to be on the recording, but I can hear the music.
Oh, cool. Is it a lot of good jams?
No.
Is it Party Rock Anthem?
No, it's bad.
If you come to Missouri, you can hear Party Rock a lot.
I can't really tell what song it is, but mostly it's distracting.
Marsh is up.
Yeah. Marsh just yells to the party, I suppose in common, because I don't know any other languages that anyone else in the party knows, and goes, "We need to get to the portal. It's pointless fighting him."
Yeah, we know. He's kind of fighting us, though, so...
And then I'm going... I'm gonna... cast Cure Wounds on myself. And cast it... I'm just gonna cast it at first level, so it's just a 1d8.
Okay.
And that's a 1, so...
Excellent!
Great! We're rolling so good.
Is it not... Do you get your spellcasting modifier on that as well, or no?
Yes. You do. I have it open right now. You do.
Let's see what my spellcasting ability modifier is.
Man.
It's intelligence. Alright, okay, so I actually heal myself for 7. So that's...
Ooh.
Sweet. Pretty good.
34. Can I... That was an action.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ready myself to kind of catch / anchor this arrow rope.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
That has no gameplay implications because you did take an action already, but that's I like
I'm
the
there,
visual.
I'm ready.
You're just kind of kneeling a little bit, but it could be bent knees, just hands out, just
action,
ready.
So they catch
like
it
an outfielder in a game of softball.
You could do that if you didn't take an action already.
Oh right, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Cure Wounds is an action.
Yeah. Meadow.
Yes. How is everyone on my platform doing health-wise?
I'm at
fine.
14
Everybody
health.
did take 26 damage. So.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
we did. So I'm just how's Cyrus doing? Is Cyrus on my platform? He tried to move, right?
Oh, Cyrus looks really, really bad.
Yeah, so I'm
very
going
bad.
to cast Cure Wounds on Cyrus because we have stolen him now, so he's our responsibility.
He's like a lost puppy.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you change his water.
If you take hostages,
sure his
you tie
cage
them
stays
up,
clean.
you drag them into battle, you do kind of have to cure their wounds, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try that. That heals him for 7.
Okay.
And that is my action.
He looks marginally better.
Slay.
I think his hair kind of stopped standing a little bit.
Oh,
it looks very suave.
Better.
Yeah.
Not like healthier, just better.
We're just treating him like an object.
He's better to look at. And he says...
He's an accessory.
He says, wow, I feel like I look much better to look at now.
You got like significantly sexier. It's weird.
Thanks, I feel it.
That's not
Ren,
what
you're
it's
up.
supposed to do.
Don't say that.
Oh God.
You're up. None of that happened. Man.
Wren, shoot the crossbow, please.
Well, I see. The thing is that I don't have crossbow or crossbow.
I do, but I really don't want to because I'm going to accidentally shoot Marsh.
I can take the damage. I just healed myself.
Yeah, no.
Can I throw the crossbow as if it was a javelin and just use my javelin?
Or you can tie it to
Attack.
a javelin.
What? Hold on, what?
Okay, so I don't have a crossbow, but I do have a javelin. So can I just throw the crossbow?
No, tie it to a
bolt
javelin
as if
and
it
do
was
it. Then.
Yeah, just tie it to a javelin.
Okay, then I tie it to a javelin.
That's
I
an
don't
action.
know.
That is an action. You can't
I
do.
think that if you
Guys,
can... No,
guys,
I think...
because it was
no,
tied.
shut up. I
You've
think...
tied so
no,
many ropes
listen
to
to me.
so many
I
things.
think that if you can draw your weapon and load your crossbow and shoot it as one action, you should be able to tie a javelin to a rope and throw it as one action.
Actually, you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna postpone my action till after Seredin fucking shoots the crossbow.
Okay. Cool.
Good. Perfect D&D. Amazing gameplay, you egg. All right, perfect.
You egg.
Seredin, you're to go now.
Cool. Okay.
You're up.
I'm shooting the arrow with the rope on it. Please, God, roll good. And that
What is the
an
AC
18.
for
Got
floating
this.
portal, anyway?
A what?
What was it?
18.
What was it? What's that one? 18?
That's not
Okay.
bad. That's not bad.
That's not
good.
bad? That's pretty good. I will
That's pretty
say,
good.
That should be good enough, in my opinion.
with an 18,
That's 2 away from
Ooh,
20.
literally.
Yeah, exactly. That's really good.
It's really good.
with an
Tim.
18, you fire the crossbow, and or is it a bow? I don't remember.
It's
It
a
doesn't
bow.
matter. You
It's a
fire it.
cross-
You draw your bow and you fire it down, and the length of the rope grows taut as you hold it in one hand, and the arrow sinks into the top of the coral.
Slay.
I believe Wren is next now.
Okay, in that case, I would like to... Can I pick someone up and then fucking go down the thing with them?
You want to use them as like the zip line that you're like holding them?
Yeah.
I meant more like carry in one arm.
This is gonna be a
How
pretty
are you?
difficult
No, wait.
check.
How do you
I'd
want to
say.
carry them in your
Because
arms?
I
while
was gonna
also
grab
ziplining?
Seredin, but then I was like, well, maybe Meadow wants to
I
grab
do want to grab
Seredin.
Seredin.
And then I was like, it would be silly if I grabbed Cyrus, but I don't.
Wait, no, I if you're gonna do that,
Here's what
I
I'll
want
say.
to hear how you're supposed to be carrying him in your arms while ziplining.
This is what I'll say.
Yeah, no, that's
This is what I
true.
will tell you. This is gonna be a tough role to do by yourself. This is going to be a tougher role to do. It'll be a higher DC to do while holding somebody, and you will also have disadvantage on top of that. If you really want to do this dumb thing, this is the parameters that I will give you, and this is what I will do. That's what I'll do. I will say acrobatics. That's what I'll give you.
Hey, Wren.
Can it be athletics if I ask really nicely?
It won't.
It does seem like an acrobatics kind
Okay.
of
Red.
move.
It's kind of a thing that acrobats
Fine.
do. Is like
Yeah.
zip from
Red.
rope to rope.
Please look down at me. Look
Yeah?
me in my little face.
Yes. What's
Don't
up?
Do that.
Yeah, no.
But
listen,
Seredin,
no.
I could like put
No.
you in my backpack or some
Red.
I can
shit.
take Seredin.
Pull on the rope so we get closer to the ground.
Cyrus kind of actually grabs your shoulders and turns you to him. He says, "Wren, look me in my regular-sized face. Don't do that."
And then they kiss.
Ren, no.
They don't.
Yeah, I don't think you get to decide that. Ren,
God.
I know you're like beefy and stuff,
Okay,
but this is a
Ren
bad idea.
Ren fucking salutes his party members.
Oh.
Takes out the javelin that he considered using 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
Straps it on the thing.
Like a zip
on the
line.
rope.
Since
Like
our
a-
audience
like a
cannot
zip
see your
line.
beautiful miming.
Yeah, sorry. puts the javelin above the zip line.
Yep. All right. Roll acrobatics for that.
Adios, motherfuckers. Okay.
You say that as you begin your journey down this rope.
Fucking finally, 2 hours into it, we're getting
well,
to the
I got
thing.
a 15.
Okay, 15. You do it. You did it, and you do it.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
You zip,
Slay.
using your javelin as kind of the makeshift zip line, you zip down. You do kind of bump a little bit over where the knot is in the rope, but you land on it, and, Seredin, are you just holding the other end?
No, we pythoned it.
We pythoned it.
Yeah.
Pythons are important.
Okay. Pythons are very important in this case. You, you zip down. I think with a 15, you manage to get on top of the chunk of coral that is floating, and it is a little bit higher in the air now.
And is that my action?
That is your action, yeah.
Okay.
I could not imagine it not being.
I mean, it could be movement.
Yeah.
Nope.
It could be movement.
No. Yeah, okay. So I'm just
Marsh-
gonna like sit next to it and
Just
guard
crisscross
it for the next
applesauce.
people. Yeah, like hold it down.
The rope?
Huh?
The rope? You're
I'm holding
sitting...
it taut.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Marsh goes, give me the crystal. And then...
Here, take
Do you
it.
want to start going
And it's
through?
some other like orb or whatever the fuck.
Should
Okay,
we?
you take out the crystal, and it is it's still in that kind of compass thing, and it is like the orb of kind of I guess magnetism or force or whatever that is around it is still kind of there, and now it is Corvus's turn. He looks down at you, Marsh and Wren, and he is going to kind of hold out
Kill
his
us
hand.
with lightning.
He looks down at you two, and then he looks over at the other platform, and he holds up his hand, and I'll say Marsh and Meadow. Make some wisdom saving throws.
Okay, wisdom.
for me.
You know, that could have been
Oh,
worse.
no.
Wisdom is one of my stronger things. I should not say that I'm gonna fail because I said that.
Damn
Damn
As a
it!
bonus reaction, can I turn invisible?
No.
Why?
Can Seredin turn invisible?
I got an 11.
Okay.
I also got an 11.
And I have like a
Alright,
good
this is a
wisdom
wisdom saving
bonus, so I feel like you should just imagine how bad my roll was.
You two both, you kind of feel wrong. You can see, and you can hear, and it's not as if your muscles tense up. It's not as if your cognitive function is still performing, and you are exactly in the state that you were just a moment ago, but now you get this kind of sinking feeling in your gut, and you are completely immobile.
Does this break my concentration?
It does.
That does mean Seredin doesn't have +2 to the AC anymore.
Okay.
I feel a little bit weaker.
He's going to also
Dude.
attempt to leap over to your platform. Yikes. I'm not gonna lie. This could have gone real bad for you guys. That was a natural 1.
Nice.
He falls. He falls.
He trips. I
He
trip
falls
him.
off and dies.
A nat
He-
1 on a
he-
movement?
Falls off and dies?
He falls off and fucks off and dies.
Falls off and dies?
He doesn't fall.
Ha.
But he
I just
doesn't...
want us all to consider that if we rolled a nat 1, Tin would have made us fall.
I want you to consider that if you rolled a nat 1, you would have done exactly what I'm about
Okay,
to describe
okay.
happens to,
Right.
to
Shutting
Corvus,
up.
is that he doesn't make the jump, but he does kind of catch onto the side of it. And that is the remainder of his turn, and that could have gone so bad. Cyrus is next. He sees this happening, and he is going to kind of take out his light crossbow and try to use that as a makeshift zipline and just abandon ship.
Good.
Okay. Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
That's what
the
I
plan.
want
the
him to
plan
do.
is to get to the portal.
He also got a natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
And I will say, as he's zipping kind of down,
Does he get stuck on the bump?
he's on the bump. Ooh. Thank you, Rain. That's much better than what I was gonna say. He is currently suspended. Not necessarily suspended, but he is hanging from the kind of the knot between the two ropes. That is very good. Now it's Venus's turn. You're on a platform by yourself. The rest of your party is on the next platform over.
And okay, so what Corvus, is he hanging off of the one that I'm on or the one that they're on?
The one that they are on.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing
I
else
know
for
I
me
said
to
not
do,
to
just
attack him, but if you attacked him, you'd have probably advantage.
You
could
definitely
probably
would.
knock him off.
Because here's my thing. I don't know if I should knock him off because he'll take the damage, but then he'll be in the area that we want to go to.
But he won't fall onto the
we're
thing
not-
that the portal's
we're not
on,
right
right?
about-
He might not fall
the
onto that platform.
So if he falls, he probably will not fall onto it.
He'd at least have to
Break
make a check, I assume.
No, the way I think it's like diagonal, right? So he would not fall onto the portal thing. I don't think he will fall onto us.
I
if
would
you
say try to
like,
attack and knock him off.
push him down. Yeah, I don't think that's how physics work. Right? Am I
Okay,
right, Tim, in the
so
placement?
What was that?
If we're here, our platform is the portal platform like that.
It is at a diagonal
Yeah.
to you. Otherwise, the zipline wouldn't function.
Yes, thank you. That's what I've been assuming.
So he would not fall. If he fell, he would not fall immediately onto the platform of coral that Marsh and Wren and Cyrus are, or Marsh and Wren are now on. But there are other coral platforms now, kind of like larger chunks, kind of floating outwards from the platform. So he would not be falling probably the full distance. But if he were to fall, he would not land on that specific coral.
And he'd take damage
Okay.
too, probably.
He'd probably take damage.
So
Do it.
Venus is gonna take out her longbow, which is something I don't know if I've ever used. And I guess she's just gonna try and shoot for his arm that's hanging on.
With advantage.
All right.
No, I don't think she gets advantage.
Yeah. He's prone. He rolled a
I
nat
think she
1, he's
does.
hanging off the
I
side.
guess, but hanging
I'd
off
say
the
he
side
gets
doesn't
advantage. She
seem like
gets
an
advantage.
easier target. But I mean, yes, advantage is good. Go for it.
I get advantage, and
you
I also
arguing
get
against-
advantage.
I'll say he's got no way to evade, which means that she has advantage.
Slay.
Okay, so like I said, I've never used this. What do I add to the bow?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay, and that's to the roll to see if it hits.
That's for the roll to see if it hits, and for damage it would be plus dex.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good roll, I assume.
And you rolled with advantage,
um,
and you rolled really good.
Oh, I forget. It's literally 2 seconds.
Thank God I
Sorry,
checked.
guys. 16.
16 is not gonna do it.
Okay, but I get to go again because I'm a fighter.
You do get to go again.
Yeah. Okay. You guys
You
need to
get
remember
4
that I'm a
rolls.
fighter, and fighter is so good.
You still have advantage
Yeah.
too.
That's a 21.
Let's
Go ahead and roll again just to see if you get a crit. Just to see if you get a natural 20, because then it's extra damage.
You're kidding!
No,
I just
What?
got a natural
Are you
20.
joking?
you are kidding me. Yo!
Let's go!
Let's
Okay. This is the scene. Oh, okay, this is very good. Venus, you launch, you fire an arrow into, Corvus' back. And the force of it, go ahead and just roll, damage for me, just really quickly.
Okay, that's...
Double all your dice.
What does a D8 look like?
Yeah.
This
Roll
is
2 times the amount of dice.
D12. Roll twice?
Roll
Yes.
twice, yeah.
Let me do basic math on my calculator.
Art majors, everybody.
16.
I am a library
16
science
is very
student,
good.
So shut up.
I wasn't talking about you, was I?
No, but we're all bad at math.
Yeah,
Speak for
I'm
yourself.
not- I don't know about
yourself.
theorems.
I was
bitch.
good at one point. I can do
okay,
pre-calc, just not basic math.
This is the scene. You fire your arrow into his back, and the jolt of that kind of pushes the platform backwards a little bit, so it's a little bit farther away from you now. But the jolt of that also causes the rope to kind of jiggle a little bit, and Cyrus glides down the rest of it, and he has made it to... I'm gonna have him do another roll.
Please let him beef it.
Can I catch him?
That's another natural one.
Oh my lord.
He just beefs it, but he makes it there.
Yeah, like he makes it there, but he does fall onto it.
He should have advantage just because he's so cool looking.
No.
I will say if
He can fall into my arms.
if the non-frozen Wren would like to do a dexterity saving throw.
I would love
I had
to
a
do
question
a
about
dexterity
that.
saving throw.
Is
Oh my
the
God.
spell that Corvus casted is a concentration?
I will set that scene.
That's-
I will set that part of the scene in a
We're
moment.
getting to it.
Hold
I
your
just want to
horses.
see if he...
Okay.
I want to see if he has to roll concentration.
A 18.
Okay, he glides down and loses his grip about 5 feet away from the thing, and he is kind of launched forwards, and you he's not at level with the platform, but you do reach down and you have caught him with one arm, and he is we will resolve that on your turn.
And you come up and they kiss.
He does have Corvus has to roll concentration, and that is a hefty failure.
Yeah! Let's
fucking
go!
You two are unfrozen, and he falls.
Something about letting
All
it
the
go
way
and
down
being
into the
unfrozen.
hell.
Jokes.
Oh my god.
No,
pretty good.
I think I'm gonna veto that one.
Okay, he takes 10 points of damage as he falls onto
Only 10?
a platform about 30 feet down, which is about 20 feet up from... it's about 15 feet up from the portal chunk now.
And he's prone?
And he is prone as well. It is...
That was an insane
Venus,
roll,
you
Gabs.
still have part of your turn left.
No way.
Oh yeah, movement.
I'm gonna jump on the platform with the rope.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Got it. Yikes.
You got this, Venus.
Oh, my acrobatics is pretty high. 13.
13. Okay, you
Not
do it.
awful.
And you are not prone. And you are over on this this platform now. And with that, it is Marsh's turn. And you did not have to feel any of the effects of
Yeah.
Kairos' good spell.
Corvus.
Corvus' good spell. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad I named this guy this thing.
Are you gonna change it again in the next world? Or are you just gonna keep doing this? Or like...
Who knows, man? Who knows?
I think you know.
Let's set up
let's
a betting
keep,
pool for names that end with S that Tin is gonna keep naming
Cockroach.
Kairos.
Marsh is gonna go over to Wren and help Wren lift Cyrus up.
Okay, both of you.
I don't
think
get to have my dramatic moment.
I think Wren, because of this, you make a strength check with advantage.
And I count as one size larger when determining my
Then I guess you
capacity.
get double advantage because you got help. So you roll 3 times, I guess.
That's...
Okay, the highest one is a 24.
Sick. Perfect. Excellent. You pull Cyrus up and I imagine kind of embracing him as he gets up to the top. Marsh, is that all you want to do with your turn?
I wanted to move over to the archway and just object interaction hold the crystal up to the portal.
Okay. I
guess the compass, the orb ball.
The compass. You hold the compass up to the portal, and you kind of move it into the general vicinity, and I think you hold it into the space of the archway, and then as you do, you feel that force kind of
dissipate.
It dissipates, and it just the actual material of the compass falls into your hand.
Amazing. I think that's all I can do.
That's all you can do. And Meadow, it's your turn now.
Yes, okay, so if I try to zipline with Seredin on my back, is that still disadvantage, or is it fine because I'm always carrying them?
I think you're so used to carrying Seredin at this point, and we're getting so far into
okay, so
recording
I'm gonna make
at this point that I want this to happen.
an acrobatics check.
Can Seredin help?
It's a 12.
12. Okay, with a 12, you zip across, but you do land prone as well.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I think Seredin kind of tumbles off, and because they were just on your back, that is you'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of fall off of Meadow's back.
What?
You're both prone. I think that was the risk that Meadow took.
Okay.
I think it's only fair for that pretty good result, I'd say, for you to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meadow, and then Seredin, you're next.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stand up and then also help Meadow up.
Aww.
And so we're all... Is the platform we're on, just to clarify, is it where the arch is, or are we away from there?
You are all within 15 feet of the arch.
Okay.
Venus isn't on there yet.
Venus is still on the platform. Still on one of the platforms.
Okay.
And Corvus is on a platform about... I said 20 feet up, but I meant 20 feet down or 15 feet down from the portal platform. Venus is about 40 feet up from the portal platform.
Guys, it's only Venus. Do you think we could start pulling?
Venus is not on the rope platform.
No, I am.
Never mind.
No. Yeah,
Did she not move to
she
the rope
did an
platform?
acrobatics check.
Oh, you did. You did. Okay. My bad.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, Feather. That's fine.
Shouldn't be yourself for the rest of the episode.
Humor.
It would be cool to do that, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cast Spike Growth on the platform that wait.
Yes!
Corvus! Let's go! Spike!
I was so hoping that you would do this in this fight. I designed it with that specifically in mind. Thank you so much.
Listen,
Anywho,
I have
cast a spell.
spike
What do you
growth. I've
do?
just had more important things to do on my rounds.
Wait, we both have Spike Growth? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to cast that on where he is. So it's difficult terrain. He's going to take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet he travels. Does it? Anyway.
And it's difficult terrain, you said?
Yeah, difficult terrain. So, and it's a 20-foot
And what about first time
radius.
entering the... Is there something about first time you enter the...
So...
Because that technically is right now.
So, I guess he would take that maybe right now or at the start of his next turn. But, yeah, and then any time he moves 5 feet, he takes 2d4 as well.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Alex, you're looking in the book, is that correct? The 2D, he takes
when he
2d4
moves
now?
in the area and when he starts his turn in the area, I think.
Okay, so now he would, and next turn he also would, because this is technically him moving into it, because he's there.
Okay.
So he takes... why don't you roll that damage?
Okay. 2d4.
Okay.
That's 4.
Sick. He goes ahead and takes that 4 damage. Which, also, as you're kind of watching this happen, he does not look, he still looks pretty darn healthy. And
Of course he does. He's
not like he's bloodied
God.
in any manner or shape of the word. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Wren.
Okay, what are the vibes? So we're all
Everyone
on the
except
thing.
Venus.
Except for Venus, but Venus is on the if I were to pull Wait, have we put the crystal in the
No.
thing yet?
Nope.
Just about to.
Crystal's in the compass still, but the force around the compass is no longer active.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I am gonna, pull Venus.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Just pull on the rope. Bring the
Yeah, I guess
platform
I'm just,
closer.
because I've been, I guess I moved to catch Cyrus. So I go back to where I was, holding the rope taut, and I, start trying to pull it
Pull
down.
the whole platform?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
badass. Carry on.
Okay, I want Wren to make a strength check.
Athletics.
I think it could be athletics. You can make an athletics check. And I want Venus to make Okay, I want Venus to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you stay on the platform, but it'll be a pretty low roll.
You also got a nat 20!
Are you kidding?
Oh my god!
The amount of critical rolls in this game.
The
Hey,
first
no
half was
cross
so
promotion.
dull, and then the second half we just fucking baller.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Nat one.
was-
This is insane. Okay. Wren, you pull on the rope that is connecting the platform to the coral platform, and you are steadily drawing this fractured piece of, I think it's the Despair's hull. You can see a little bit of the Despair painted the words on this platform, and so you're pulling this section of the underside of the hull towards the coral here, and Venus, you are agile enough to kind of stay on as it tilts, because it tilts downwards a little bit, and you
I've got
kind
my
of
sea
hold
legs.
on to the. You've got your sea
She's
legs.
so
You know how to
cool.
stay on a boat.
She's basically surfing
Um,
on that thing.
You're basically surfing. You have one hand up and you're kind of holding onto it, with both of your feet planted firmly on it as Wren is tugging. And I think you were able to pull it the full length. And Venus, you are now on this this platform. And now it is Corvus's turn.
Fuck this.
He's gonna go
guy.
ahead and take 2d4 damage,
Bitch.
because that's
Bitch.
pretty cool.
Bitch.
Go ahead and roll that, Duck.
Can
It
do,
might not
my
be
friend.
effective.
And by
His
Duck, I mean
health.
Seredin.
But
Yes.
it's still gonna
Yeah,
then
hurt.
roll
those
Get
dice.
fucked.
They're not a duck, they're a possum.
Whoa.
That's so funny.
That's
That's really
I'm
good.
sure this is the first time this joke has happened.
That
100%
is
positive.
5.
5. Okay.
Cool.
Perf. He leaps up and I think takes 2 more d4 damage.
Okay, then that is 3.
Okay. That's a bummer. But he takes that damage, kind of scraping against the spikes there, and he leaps up. He's going to try to, as he's leaping, I know what happens.
Oh boy.
Okay, he leaps up, and he leaps really, really hard and very high, and he is. You can see him traveling up towards you at pretty alarming speed, and Cyrus now actually extends his hand, and Corvus stops. What do you do?
Oh my god.
what do you mean? What do we do?
What do
It's
you
not
do?
even
I have
my
a
turn.
question.
What
Was
if
he? How was he extending it? Like a take my hand, or like a
he's-
stop?
He holds out his hand palm forward,
Okay.
in the same manner that you've seen Kairos do or Kairos and Corvus both do now. And Corvus stops in very much the same manner that earlier Marsh and Meadow stopped.
Oh my god.
What do you do? Okay. Do we have Venus down here? Is she still up in the air a little bit?
Yeah, Venus is on the platform.
Okay. Then
I
guys,
mean,
let's
portal
get
time,
the
right?
crystal in there. Let's go.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
Marsh takes the crystal out, puts the compass in their bag, and sticks it into the portal.
Can I?
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god,
Okay.
you bitch.
16.
20.
Also
16.
16.
9.
16.
Oh my god, we're so 16, Cor.
Yikes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yikes.
Here we go.
Wren just falls off the platform and fucking dies.
Bye.
He better not.
A second after you insert the crystal, you feel a burst of force come out from it, very similar to the one that you felt the first time you ever inserted a crystal into it. And the runes begin to glow, and a film of light stretches between the posts of the archway. You are all able to kind of steel yourself and not be pushed by the blast of force, except for Wren. You are launched backwards.
Shit.
But you are launched backwards.
Shut up, no!
It's the most interesting way I can do this. You are launched about 10 feet,
Okay.
which pushes you off of the platform.
It's
Okay.
However, with the hand that's not outstretched, Cyrus returns the favor.
Bro!
God damn it.
Have we ever made a better decision than kidnapping Cyrus? I don't think so.
Okay. Man, there's so many horses in this race right now. He's going to roll strength to try to get you up. He does. He's going to roll concentration. Please, Jesus in heaven.
You're kidding!
You're fucking kidding
That's a natural 20.
You're fucking kidding me!
Oh my god.
Thank you, Jesus.
I need to go buy
Cyrus
a lottery
pulls you
ticket.
up. Cyrus pulls you up, and arms still outstretched. He's still looking at Corvus now, who, as you can see him now, Wren, he is just he's never looked more. You've never seen a person look more angry in your entire life, and Cyrus is kind of like slowly backing away from the edge of the platform now. What do you do?
Did we open the portal? Can we just...
The portal is open.
I mean...
I think... Well, I gesture everyone to run through the portal.
I want to...
And
No, that's... No, portal. Yeah, portal.
As we go through, I think Marsh takes Venus's hand and
Oh.
kind of tries to take everyone's hands, so we're all running through together.
yeah, I'm tugging Cyrus.
He hasn't let
through
go,
the portal
also.
with
I need that
me.
to be known.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of the way that you're he's grabbing onto your wrist still.
fireman holds.
Like fireman
you know?
holds, but he's still doing that.
But they're
So it's a little bit awkward as you
gay
are
about it.
It's
moving,
fine.
but
Yeah, I tug Cyrus with me, and I'm pushing whoever's in front of me.
okay. I think the last thing that you experience on this side of the portal is the furious scream of Corvus Heath. And then you see black.
Wait, no, actually, right, but
Come
right
on!
before I enter the portal, I'm kind of a shit god.
And then you see black. as you've been, both times you've stepped through the portal so far, you open your eyes and you're laying down. Your eyes still need time to adjust. The light is quite a bit dimmer than the daylight you were in a second prior, and while there's no sunlight here now, there's still enough light to kind of see your surroundings. It's kind of hard for most of you to kind of pick out exactly where, or by the looks of it, what you're in. You seem to be in the center of this giant, sprawling, tiered city, almost entirely composed of metal paneling and piping and other various machinery. Most interestingly, however, is that the color you see most omnipresently is green, as all these buildings and panels and machines seem to be almost entirely overgrown by different vines and grasses, but mostly mosses. You can see down these massive, hundreds of feet wide gaps between these enormous metal buildings, and you can see the city go on for miles, farther than you can even see past, and with bridges and roads kind of stretching across the gaps at points, spanning this gap at hundreds of various heights. You're at the edge of one of these platforms now, looking over it when you hear a tinny kind of echoey voice say, "Excuse me," and you turn around and you see a Warforged, disheveled and nearly completely falling apart, shuffling towards you, the 6 of you, pieces falling off of them as they walk towards you. I appear to be in some sort of conundrum, and they take one more step towards you before the light from their eyes kind of fades away and their entire leg falls off from underneath them, toppling them over onto the ground, causing an arm and also their whole head to fall off as well. It rolls towards you as from behind it, you see these bright orbs of vibrant yellow light attached to metal tendrils, opening and snapping shut, revealing rows and rows of spiraling coiled metal teeth before they begin whizzing toward you all.